Blitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with Bet Blitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. We've been on a hot streak lately, but today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Please take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 450 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video, so take a moment to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord. Right now, when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access. Today, we will be getting into the Thursday Night Football matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, and for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the pass yards section, and this time we'll be selecting Lamar Jackson for more than 234.5 passing yards. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. We see that Lamar Jackson has actually exceeded this line in 8 of his last 10 games. Additionally, this is a line Lamar Jackson has exceeded in 7 of the 9 games he's played this season. Jackson has also exceeded this line in his last 3 matchups versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, Lamar Jackson and Baltimore Ravens will be facing off against the Cincinnati Bengals defense that this season has not been very good overall, below average when it comes to defending against their opponent's passing yards allowed, giving up plenty of passing yards per game. So coming into this game, we do expect Lamar Jackson to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now, over their last 10 games, the Ravens have been a pretty balanced offense, passing the ball and rushing it pretty much equally as far as the total plays they've ran over the course of these last 10 games. But one thing we do want to point out is that Jackson has been a very consistent passer, completing his passes at a rate close to 70%. So coming into this game, we do expect Lamar Jackson to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now, in his career, Lamar Jackson has been a very solid passer, passing for over 190 yards per game. But this season, he's really taken his passing to another level, averaging close to 265 passing yards per game over his first 9 games. And as of now, the Ravens have officially taken Jackson off their injury report, but earlier today, he was listed as questionable with some knee soreness. We do expect him to play, and again, he has been taken off the injury report, but he may not be as mobile as he normally is, and may rely a lot more on the passing side of the Ravens offense. So coming into this game, we do expect Lamar Jackson to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Lamar Jackson for more than 234.5 passing yards. For our next pick, we'll be headed over to the rushing yards tab, and this time we'll be selecting Chase Brown for less than 58.5 rushing yards. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Chase Brown has actually failed to exceed in 7 of his last 10 games. Now, he did have a bit of an outlier performance in his last game versus the Raiders, going for 120 rushing yards. However, in this week, he will be facing a much more formidable defense against the rush from Baltimore, and we do expect them to key on him defensively after this explosive performance he had in his last game. Additionally, this is a line Chase Brown has actually failed to exceed in 6 of his 9 games he's played this season, as well as a line that last season he fell below over 90% of his games. Now, Chase Brown will be facing off against a Baltimore Ravens rush defense that has been very good overall this season, in fact, the best in the NFL, allowing very few rushing yards to their opponents. And when it comes to defending against opponent running backs specifically, they are pretty much ranked just the same, giving up very few rushing yards to the opponent running backs. So coming into this game, we don't expect Chase Brown to have plenty of opportunity to reach his line. In fact, this is a line he's actually failed to exceed in 7 straight games versus a top 10 rush defense. Now, taking a quick look here at the Bengals offense, we see that they are a pretty pass-heavy offense, passing the ball in over 60% of their plays. And in the very few amount of rush plays that they do have normally, Chase Brown has less than 50% of their rush share, so he's not really rushing the ball too often. Burrow, is a very pass-heavy quarterback. So coming into this game, we don't expect Chase Brown to have plenty of opportunity to reach his line. On his career, Chase Brown hasn't been that great of a rusher either, averaging just shy of 32 rushing yards per game. This season, he has taken a huge increase in his rushing yard average. Again, this is likely due to the huge outlier performance he had last game, rushing for 120 yards versus the Raiders, but he is going to be facing a much tougher rush defense in the Baltimore Ravens, and we do expect him to rush for average, much closer to his career average. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Chase Brown for less than 58.5 rushing yards. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to let you know that tomorrow they will be dropping a free play for Lamar Jackson for over 0.5 total yards. And make sure you guys go lock this in. Again, they don't have it up now. We will be posting a reminder. But again, make sure you go lock it in so you guys aren't leaving any money on the table. And for those of you who aren't already on Underdog, click our link in our description below and sign up for Underdog using code BETBLITZ, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, with the start of the NBA season, Underdog has been going absolutely insane with all the free picks, discounted player props, and gifts that they are dropping in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. So make sure, again, you sign up with code BETBLITZ to claim your free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash and all these other gifts and free cash that Underdog is pretty much giving out every day. Now, before we get into our third play, we wanted to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level, and that's Daily Grinds Fantasy Optimizer. This thing is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available, and it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FANDUEL, DraftKings, BETMGM, and much more. So you'll actually be able to see which of these sports books you can get the most bang for your buck on any given player prop. And one of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right there and have it generate for you a list of the 6 most correlated picks that are most likely to hit. And it'll actually tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And one of the things you have got to check out when you're on Daily Grind is their AI slip generator. This thing is totally changing the game for sports bettors. I mean, you don't even have to think about it anymore. It's just going to generate for you a slip that's most likely to hit on whatever platform that you're on. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and sign up using code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. Now for our third play, we'll be under the receiving yards tab, and this time we'll be selecting Zay Flowers for more than 62.5 receiving yards. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Zay Flowers has actually exceeded in 6 of his last 10 games. Additionally, this is a line that he's exceeded in 5 of the 9 games he's played this season. Now, Zay Flowers and the Baltimore Ravens will be facing off against the Cincinnati Bengals defense that this season has been pretty average overall when it comes to the amount of receiving yards they allow, giving up plenty of receiving yards to their opponents. And when it comes to receiving yards allowed, specifically against opponent wide receivers, the Bengals have proven to be below average, giving up plenty of receiving yards to the positions. So coming into this game, we do expect Zay Flowers to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Additionally, this game will be played at home for the Ravens, where Zay Flowers has actually exceeded this line in 4 of his last 5 games. Now, taking a quick look here at the Baltimore Ravens offense, again, they are a pretty balanced offense, passing and rushing the ball pretty evenly. But Zay Flowers has proven to be an exceptional receiver, catching near 70% of his passes over his last 10 games. And this is on nearly 8 attempts per game. So coming into this game, we do expect Zay Flowers, again, to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. On his career, Zay Flowers has been pretty good overall when it comes to his receiving yards per game, averaging over 60 receiving yards per game. This season, he's gotten off to a great start compared to his last season performance, averaging near 73 receiving yards per game. So again, coming into this game, we do expect Zay Flowers to continue on his exceptional performance lately and to exceed this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Zay Flowers for more than 62.5 receiving yards. All right, these are our picks for today, and let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And again, if the picks in this video weren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below and sign up for Elite Picks using code BLITZ, and you'll receive 20% off your access. Also, if you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 450 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. Now, for those of you looking for a way to increase your profits and limit your losses, one great strategy to doing this is to make sure that you are on multiple sportsbooks, and one of the best sportsbooks you can possibly be on is FanDuel. They are the best sportsbook in the nation, and right now our partners are offering you $5 when you bet $150, as well as 3 months of League Pass. So make sure you go sign up with FanDuel and increase your profits. And if you're already on FanDuel and are looking for some other sportsbook to branch out to, again, you can click our link in the description below, and we have a few other sportsbooks that are offering some nice bonuses and offers when you sign up. So go give them a look again in our description. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.